Welcome and welcome back again to my channel. Today I'll be taking you on a tour to the OSU Castle, also known as the Christenberg Castle. But before then, let me give you a brief history about the OSU Castle. Christenberg Castle, also known as the OSU Castle. The Christenberg Castle is located just off the shores of the vibrant township of OSU in Ghana's capital, Accra. In 1661, George Cranmer, the Danish governor of the Cape Coast forts, Fort Fredericksburg, obtained the site for 3,200 gold florins from paramount chief Okokia of the Ga ethnic group. At this site, the Danes built a stone fort in 1659 to replace the earthen lodge that has been erected by the Swedish-American Company in the 17th century. They named it Christenberg, meaning Christian's fortress, after the King of Denmark, Christian V, who passed away in 1648. In 1679, after the assassination of the fourth Danish commander, the new leader, a Greek named Baltin, later sold the fort to the former Portuguese governor of Seattle. The Portuguese christened it St. Francis Xavier, added on a Roman Catholic chapel. The lack of trade success caused the Portuguese to resell the fort to the Danes in 1683 after a 4-year occupancy. The Danish ruled once again and again, challenged and disposed 10 years later by the powerful leader and trader called Chief Asemini and his men from the inland state of Akwamu. Asemini had previously infiltrated the Danish household by working as a cook. He retained control of the fort, trading successfully with all nations for almost a year. In 1694, he resold the fort to the Danes for a substantial sum of 50 mark of gold. He, however, did not return the keys of the castle. The castle key have since been a part of sole property of the Akwamu. Asemini was a Ghanaian, and most Ghanaians that were slaves in this fort thought he was coming there to rescue them, but he came in, he took over the fort and still continued with slavery. And he also sold out this fort to the Danish. And after selling out this fort to the Danish, he ran away with the keys to Akwamu. Till date, the keys of this fort is in Akwamu. If you should visit Akwamu today, they will show you the keys. The original keys to this fort is located there and it's been exhibited for tourists. In 1850, the castle was sold to the British again, and after 1876, British colonial governors ruled from the castle. They abandoned it in 1890 to 1901 when it was a mess. It's one of the dungeons that was used for slavery in those days, and this particular dungeon contains at least 60 people. 60 people will be thrown into this dungeon, and this is where they eat. There is this hole here. This is where they bring down their food from, and those doors are closed. This is for the female. This particular section is for the female. The females are kept here while the males are kept the other side, and this particular place is where they defecate. This is another section where stubborn slaves are kept, and in this place there are about 40 people that will be kept here, and they have another inner room for the most stubborn slaves. These people are kept here and locked up here, and they will stay here for months, for years, before they are being transported out.